Welcome back to World Decoder, where we unravel the mysteries behind the technology that shapes our modern existence and daily life. After decoding the silicon hearts of chips, we must explore the master blacksmith who turns cold components into the world's desire. This is not merely a story about a computer company, but a tale of a technological religion followed by millions everywhere. Let us decode Apple, the giant that redefined perfection and taught the world that design is just as important as function. Chapter 1 takes us back to the humble beginnings, focusing on the garage and the relentless pursuit of the letter P. In 1976, inside a small dusty garage in Los Altos, two young men named Steve created the very first Apple. However, the true difference of Apple did not lie in the circuit boards, but rather in the unique vision of Jobs. He did not want to build machines for engineers. He wanted to create beautiful tools for artists, musicians, and creative dreamers. For Apple, the beauty of the code and the hidden circuit board design must be as perfect as the outer shell. This philosophy of hidden beauty became the fundamental DNA of the company, influencing every single product released for decades to come. Chapter 2 explores the Great Overthrow and the opening of a digital Pandora's box that bears the iconic name of iPhone. In 2007, Steve Jobs stood on stage and announced 3 revolutionary products that would change the industry forever. He described a music player, a phone, and an internet device, but in reality, they were all a single device, iPhone. That specific moment changed humanity forever, as Apple did not invent the phone, but they invented the way we live today. They created a walled garden called the App Store, where Apple holds absolute power over every single digital interaction inside. Charging 30% on transactions, they turned the iPhone into the most efficient money printing machine in the history of economics. Chapter 3 introduces Tim Cook and his empire of logistics, proving that operations can be just as creative as product design. When Steve Jobs passed away, the world held its breath, wondering if Apple would crumble without its charismatic and visionary leader. But Tim Cook stepped up and proved the skeptics wrong, showing a different kind of genius that the company desperately needed. If Jobs was a crazy artist, then Cook is a master of logistics, turning Apple into a supply chain monster. He forced chip and screen suppliers around the world to serve Apple with the strictest standards and the lowest possible prices. He successfully transformed Apple from a hardware company into a service empire, generating massive recurring revenue from its loyal user base. By 2026, Apple does not just sell iPhones. They sell peace of mind with iCloud and health with Apple Watch. They even sell luxury and future experiences with the Apple Vision Pro, cementing their status as a premium lifestyle brand. Chapter 4 discusses Apple Silicon, the final declaration of war against the industry and the completion of their closed ecosystem loop. As we decoded previously, the boldest move of this decade was abandoning Intel to create their own custom M-series chips. Apple has officially completed the loop. They make the hardware, they make the software, and now they make the brain. In 2026, Apple Silicon has no rival in laptops regarding the perfect balance between raw power and battery efficiency. Apple is now a separate nation with an ecosystem so tight that leaving it becomes nearly impossible for any user. If you use an iPhone, you cannot escape the pull of iPad and Mac. People call this the gilded cage. It is a trap, certainly, but it is a very comfortable trap that offers convenience and seamless integration unlike anything else. Apple is never the leader in raw specifications. They often have less RAM and smaller batteries than their Android competitors. However, they are the undisputed leaders in experience, creating devices that anyone from a toddler to a senior can use. Apple teaches us that the best technology is the kind you no longer feel is present, it just simply works. The true message is that the opponent of Apple is not Samsung or Intel, but the expectations of their customers. Their only real rival is the expectation of perfection, a standard they set themselves and must now maintain forever. From the garage in Los Altos to the spaceship campus, the journey has been about defining what premium technology means. As we look at the spaceship campus today, we see a monument to the power of focus and integrated design. They have empowered a generation to create, to connect, and to consume content in ways that were once science fiction. Behind the scenes, the work never stops, as the next revolution is being forged in silence and absolute secrecy. The complexity of their devices continues to grow, yet the user interface remains deceptively simple and incredibly easy to master. This seamless friction is why they are the most valuable company, turning casual buyers into lifelong loyal subscribers of their ecosystem. 2 leaders, 2 different styles, but one singular mission: to make the best products on Earth, regardless of cost. The ripples caused by that first Apple computer are still expanding, touching every shore of our digital and physical lives. As artificial intelligence rises, Apple prepares to redefine the assistant, making our devices even more personal and proactive than before. From our pockets to our wrists, and now into our homes, the ecosystem demands total surrender to its convenient magic. They removed the wallet, the camera, and the music player from our pockets, merging them into one block of glass. It is a marriage of liberal arts and technology, a place where cold logic meets the warmth of human emotion. Styles change, trends come and go, but the apple with a bite taken out of it remains a constant symbol. Walk into any coffee shop and you will see the lit logos, a testament to their victory in the cultural war. They put a film studio in your pocket, allowing anyone with a story to tell it with professional visual quality. The cloud keeps our memories safe, syncing our lives across devices so that we never lose a moment that matters. Privacy has become their new product, selling the promise that what happens on your iPhone stays on your iPhone forever. They also aim for a carbon-neutral future, trying to balance mass production with a responsibility to the planet's health. At its core, despite the profits and the power, the technology is about connecting people and bridging vast distances instantly. Investors love the stability, users love the simplicity, and competitors fear the relentless execution of their long-term strategic plans. Even the packaging is an experience, designed to build anticipation and delight before you even touch the actual device inside. The screens are sharper than reality, the sound is immersive, and the touch response is tuned to biological perfection. Tools like the pencil have replaced paper for many, digitizing art without losing the organic feel of creation. The magic of opening a case and having music instantly play is a subtle detail that locks users in. The software is the soul that binds the hardware together, creating a seamless narrative across every screen you own. They built a language for others to build upon, creating an economy of apps that employs millions of developers globally. Their stores are modern temples, gathering places where people come to touch the future and seek help from geniuses. From the rebellious rainbow colors of the past to the sleek monochrome of today, the spirit of rebellion has matured. It is technology that watches over you, detects falls, monitors hearts, and silently protects you while you go about your day. Tim Cook has steered this ship through storms and trade wars, keeping Apple at the very pinnacle of the market. The precision of their manufacturing is unmatched, ensuring that millions of devices are identical down to the micron. Advanced sensors work in the dark to know who you are, blending security with convenience in a way others copy. They are not afraid to make bold, sometimes controversial design choices if they believe it serves the ultimate function better. Magnets have been repurposed to make charging effortless, adding a tactile satisfaction to the mundane task of powering up. Sharing is seamless, moving files through the air as if by magic, reinforcing the walls of the garden ecosystem. While the rest of the tech world can feel chaotic and fragmented, Apple offers a curated, safe, and orderly experience. The ghost of the founder still lingers in every decision, reminding them that good enough is never actually good enough. Ultimately, these devices are black mirrors that reflect our desires, our vanity, and our need for connection with others. Apple has decoded the human desire for status and simplicity, packaging it into boxes that we happily pay for. We touch these devices more than we touch our loved ones, a testament to their integral role in life. They have transformed industries, from aviation to medicine, proving that consumer devices can be professional tools of the trade. The future remains unwritten, but we can be certain that Apple will try to control the pen that writes it. Thinking different was once a slogan. Now it is the standard by which all other technology companies are measured. We have seen the garage, the revolution, the supply chain, and the silicon, painting a picture of total dominance. Apple is the master blacksmith of our age, forging the tools that define how the human race moves forward. This is the story of a tech religion. This is the story of the fruit that changed the world. Thank you for watching World Decoder. Subscribe now to join us as we continue to unravel the secrets of our world.